Hi guys, so today I'm doing a summer fashion haul. This will be a try on and these items were gifted to me by the brand. So the brand today is called Lilifairy. This is a brand that reached out to me and offered to send me some items for review. So this brand has some really, I don't want to say unique, but like on trend items, at least for my personal style. And when I picked through the items, there was a lot of stuff I liked. With that being said, the size range, I don't want to call it inclusive, but I also wouldn't call it like not inclusive. The small size is small, which doesn't go very small. Everything I got is a size small, and they go up to a 2XL, which is pretty good. A lot of brands I find, especially more affordable brands like this one, tend to go from like small to large, maybe extra large, but going up to 2XL is really nice. With that being said, the models on the website do not look inclusive. They're all kind of the same shape, size, not much diversity going on there. So I would love to see an improvement in that. But I did like that it went up to 2XL. I think that's great. You don't see that often enough. You guys know that I do most of my shopping secondhand. I thought this would be a great way to offer you guys an opinion of a brand that's definitely on the more affordable side, that still has some pretty trendy items. So let's get into it. And like I said, this will be a try on haul so you can see how everything looks on me. The first item is this dress. I love the pattern on this dress, and this is something I do want to mention, that this dress on the model, I will be putting in a model photo and my photo, and this dress on the model looked a little bit different. Not a lot, not the style of it, but the floral pattern definitely looked a little bit different. I feel like maybe they got a lot of fabric and it's just kind of like inconsistent throughout. Like maybe every dress is a little bit different, which is fine, but I do want you to be aware of that going in. I also want you to be aware of the fabric. So this fabric kind of goes through almost everything. So some people might not like it because it is quite thin. I kind of like that because in the summer I get freaking hot, and this is actually really nice and lightweight, but I want you to be able to hear it. It kind of has that like shiny, how do I describe this? My little brother used to wear, when he was a kid, those sweatpants where when you walked like this, it would go like swish, swish, swish. That's kind of what this is. So it's kind of that noisy material. But with that being said, it's actually like stitched together, put together very nicely. Another thing is that on the model pictures, you can see that both sides of the fabric are colored. In this case, not obviously true, and everything's white on the inside and the fabric is one-sided. So what this dress is, it's an off-the-shoulder dress. It's super cute. I love the coloring of it. I love the armholes are actually really nice, a good size. It also narrows in at the waist, so it has this like flap up here and it narrows in at the waist, and it also ties, which is an extra like bonus to really like gather at the waist. Since the tie comes from the side, you could tie it in the back if you don't want the tie in the front. And then it just goes out at the bottom, and it has like a little bit of like a ruffle at the bottom. What I really liked about this is that it is a little bit on the longer side, so I feel like it would work for someone who's tall. I'm 5'4", and because the gathering at the waist, you can kind of make it shorter. You can kind of just like hike it up and then tie it, and it'll stay a little more if you wanted it to be shorter. If you're going to a more like modest event, you might want it to be longer, or if you're taller. So I did like that aspect of it. I really do like this dress. I don't think the shape of it is the most flattering on my figure. I feel like it would be great if someone was like a little bit more curvy. I will have all the links for everything down below as well. I do also have, if you guys like everything after this or anything, or you just want to check the website out, I do have a 15% off code that I will put on the screen now and in the description box for you guys. So how exciting. But next, I just want to kind of preface, I got a lot of dresses. I'm a dress freak this summer. I hate wearing anything that isn't a dress. Anything that like pushes on my stomach, not great. I just don't like it. Okay, the next dress is similar to another one I have, so they're very similar styles, but this one is more of a brown color, more of like a midi dress. I wouldn't call it completely to the floor maxi, but it looks like this. and it's not off the shoulder, although it kind of looks like it. I guess if you had that shape you could, but it wouldn't stay on my shoulders. So it goes kind of up like this, and it has like that square neckline. It zips right up the back, and that's why I have to say every item I got that zips, it zipped like a glove. Like it just fit me perfectly. This is the same material as the last dress I do want to mention, so like the inside of it is white. These are stretchy arms, so like it kind of gives you some, you know, forgiveness. Same with this part, it's very stretchy. Everything is sewn, there's like no loose threads or anything. This part, what I like about the boob area is there's a seam, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it here, for the waist, and then there's another seam for the ruching where your boobs would go, and on the inside right there it's double lined, so you can go without a bra like I did. I also like the tie here because you can untie it, leave it open, you can tie it really tight, so it kind of depends on what your like boob size is, but it is very, you know, this is all adjustable, so I feel like that's really great. And then there is a slit on the right side, a pretty nice one. It's not too high, not too low, but again, like I said, these are very thin items, so you do want to be aware of that when it comes to the underwear you're choosing. If you have like backlight or you're outside, you might want to be like extra careful, or a slip or something like that. But other than that, I think this one is super cute. I love the pattern, I love the color. It's not exactly the most summery, this might be more of like a close to fall dress, but I do really love this one. Next, the one that's very similar to that one is white, which is a big risk for me. When I got this one, I was like, it just looks so cute on the model, I had to get it. And it is see-through, I have to be honest, it is very see-through. This is the kind of thing I would not wear without maybe some kind of shapewear, some kind of nude slip, something. I might even sew lining into it myself. I've been sewing a lot lately, so I could probably do that, but it is very, very, very similar to the last one. It looks like this at the top. I think the pattern is so cute. I love it. It's very like spring, summer. It has pink and purple flowers with green. It also zips in the back, but it has the same idea for the boob area. It gets like ruched and then it ties up top, and it's very, very stretchy. This one does have a bit more like round, if you can see that, like underneath the boobs, kind of cups them a little bit more. It's not just straight across the bottom. And then this is the same length as that last one, and it also has a slit. So those two are very, very, very similar. I do kind of like the shape of this one better with the boob area. I feel like it's a little bit more flattering just on me. Next, we have a shorter dress, but I do really like it. I love the color. I'm really into purple at the moment. So this is the dress. It's super cute. Again, has that same kind of material. It zips up right in the center of the back. And again, the boobs are very similar in that they're kind of ruched, and they tie in the front, so there is like a little opening in here, but it's very small. And then it has a lot of elastic and stretch right here in the midsection, so it really does kind of like hug you right underneath your boobs by the rib area. Again, this will go up on the shoulders and has more of that square neckline with the poofy little sleeves. I really, really love this one. I just really like the color. This doesn't have any slits or anything, but it is on the shorter side. Again, this one's more white, so I might want to sew some lining into this one as well. It's not as see-through because it does obviously have the pattern. This may be my favorite of all of them. I really, really love this. It's a two-piece set that came together, and it's a pants and a little crop top. So I love the top. I've never really had a top like this, but I love it so much, and I love the coloring. It's like yellow, blue, and green, and this is what it looks like. So you, when it comes, there's actually like two, I don't know how to describe it. There's two little like tie pieces stitched to just the center, right? So it doesn't look like this. You take the two and you wrap it around and then you tie it yourself. And I think the boob area is actually pretty big. Like you can get away with wearing this even if you have bigger boobs than me. The whole back is, what's this called? Smocked. So it's super duper stretchy. I could probably get away with a smaller size than this, to be honest, but it's very comfortable and it actually feels like it's gonna hold you in. It is not see-through, so this one is double lined, so there's no white on the inside, except the front. And I just think it looks so, so cute, and like I just don't feel like it's gonna fall off, which is really great for something like this. The pants are awesome as well. I feel like what's great about this is that you could just wear this top with like jean shorts, and then the pants you could also wear with like white or something like that. So these are, I guess I would describe them as like paper bag waist pants. They have this like cute little ruffle on the top. They are all very elastic. Like you could they're very elastic, and it's very well sewn. Like sometimes the elastic in pants like this can get like folded, and this does not seem like that's gonna happen. But this fits super nicely, so it fits right at my waist. It's like a nice high point, so there's not like a huge midriff there. There are no pockets in these, and there's no pockets in any of these dresses, just so you know. I love this one. I think it just looks really cute on. And then the last two are tops. The one top is the one thing that I'm like the least happy with, to be honest. I think it's super cute, but just based on the model picture, it just doesn't look like the model picture to me. To me, the model picture had more of like a rust kind of color, like a burnt orange, and the shirt itself to me looks like bright neon orange. Like that's a bright neon orange. Like that's not the color that I was expecting. With that being said, I do think it's super cute. This screams like late 90s, early 2000s to me. It looks like something they would have worn on Charmed, and I love Charmed, so I'm fine with that. It is very thin and see-through, so you could wear a strapless bra with it because the back doesn't go too low, but I think it looks kind of weird with the strapless bra. I'd go braless, but maybe, I don't know, you'd have to feel pretty good with the nips showing. But I do like how high the neck goes. I love like the little pleats here. It's really super stretchy. It's a little big, so again, this is a small. This one probably is the one that doesn't fit me the best. Like everything fits pretty well, but this one I could, like if they had a size down, I would have sized down. But it's all like so, like this is stretchy. So if you're more of a medium, you might fit into a small. And then the bottom has a cute little ruffles. It is cropped, but it's not as cropped as it looked in the picture either. So like this one was the most like misleading based on the picture. The rest actually looked really true to the photos. And then the last top was actually the first thing I picked when I was shopping on the site. And it's super cute and it does fit and I really like it. But I think it would suit me better if I had bigger boobs, or maybe if I wore a strapless bra. I like going braless. So this is it. It's so cute. I can't stand it. It's like a little corset top, but like not at the same time. It has this adorable little ruffles on the boobs, so they're not really cups, but they like are rounded like that. The inside is double lined there, so you can go braless and you can't see anything. But I kind of wish, I mean, don't hate me for this, but I do kind of wish there was underwire in here. I could probably sew some in because that would just give me more support. And there's also like a pretty big space between the two boob cups, and like because my boobs aren't too big, I just feel like it just doesn't flatter that area on me. But I do think it's so cute, so I might like do something to add some more support in here. Maybe sew in some underwire or something like that. Maybe even try to sew the center together a little bit more. But this is an off the shoulder one. I mean, I guess, yeah, no, you can't really wear it on the shoulders. It's definitely off the shoulder. I love the poofy sleeves with the little ruffle, and this one actually zips in the back like a corset, and it doesn't have any boning in it or anything like that. It's definitely more of like a thin, comfortable material. I just think the pattern is adorable, and it also has like the little ruffling at the bottom as well. So overall, I am shockingly impressed. Like when I agreed to work with this brand, I knew that I'm sure this is not the most sustainable brand, but with that being said, a lot of us are on a budget, and shopping affordable means sometimes you have to make sacrifices. It's kind of like a balance to make and a decision to make for yourself. I have to say I'm really happy with everything. Like I said earlier, I do have a 15% off coupon code for you, so make sure you check that out if you want to check them out. I would recommend it, to be honest, if you're looking for affordable, like trendy summer clothes. I think you'll like these. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big old thumbs up, subscribe to see more from me, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.